Word to your mother, fellas. It's your boy Sniper Wes coming at you here from picksandparlays.net with another free play video for you here on Saturday, January 27, 2024. Your free play today will be between the Pelicans and the Bucks, along with leans on Arizona State, Oregon State, and the New York Rangers and Ottawa Senators. Our best selections you can find over at picksandparlays.net, the #1 pick selling site on the internet, as well as a slew of other handicappers over there, a bunch of my colleagues who are some of the best handicappers in the business as well. So go ahead and check out picksandparlays.net. How did we do yesterday? Well, on the premium docket, we did not do so well. We actually went 1-5, I believe, and maybe a push in there. It's actually kind of irritating because I meant to release Ohio over Kent State, which was they were a 3-point dog, and they won outright. But when I released it on the back end, somehow I clicked Kent State and not Ohio. So it was graded as Kent State when it was supposed to be Ohio, which was supposed to be a win, but it turned into a loss. But it's okay. It's not the first time it's happened to us. Probably won't be the last either. And you move on and you stay positive. How we do yesterday on the free docket? Well, we gave you the Cleveland Cavaliers, which was an outright winner. They were a small dog. Marist and Niagara over, which was a loss, and the Florida Panthers, who did win in a shootout. They actually played pretty well. That probably shouldn't even went to overtime, but a win's a win, and we will take it. So let's go ahead and get to the free play, because that is why you were here. I like the Pelicans +5 over the Milwaukee Bucks. So here's the deal. Milwaukee blew out New Orleans by 25 points the last time they played. And in fact, the Bucks have actually beaten the Pelicans 4 times in a row, so New Orleans does have big revenge here. I realize Zion's out, but the difference here, I think New Orleans comes together. They did just get blown out by OKC 107-83. I realize the Bucks lost to the Cavs last evening. However, you still have Prunty coaching, and not sure when Doc Rivers is going to take the helm. But the Bucks kind of just seem to be in a state of confusion right now with no leadership. It's like a 3-ring circus, honestly, and I like New Orleans to come in here and hang tough. It's a terrific public fade. First of all, everyone's hammering Milwaukee, but I like the other side. Milwaukee just can't cover spreads. They're 1-6 against the number the last 7 games. New Orleans is 6-2 against the number their last game on the road. So what you have here is one team that can't cover. You have another team that's covering on the road. So why not just don't try to fix what's not broken, right? You just take the team that you think is going to cover, and I think the Pelicans are going to cover. That's going to be your free play of the day. I do like Arizona State tonight. Oregon did just beat Arizona 83-80. They were an 18.5-point underdog, gigantic win for the program, right? However, if there's ever a spot for a letdown in the dictionary, this is probably it. The Beavers probably let their guard down, right? So Oregon State, they just turn the ball over way too much at the end of the day. They're not great on the glass either. That should play into ASU's hands. ASU's off the beatdown by the Ducks, 80-61, which we were actually on the Ducks for a premium selection because we knew that they were going to step up. But now the Sun Devils probably step up. It's their turn to bounce back. We'd like them to do that, and I think they do well versus the Beavers tonight. I like the New York Rangers over the Ottawa Senators tonight. So the Rangers, they come off 2 bad games. They were decent-sized favorites. They got to bounce back here if they want to stay in first place in the Metropolitan because the Canes are nipping at their heels. The Rangers, they actually outplayed VGK last night. They played last night. They lost 5-2, but they nearly doubled them on shots on goal. So it's kind of a situation. It's like a baseball game where you have the bases loaded every inning, but you can't score any runs, and then you lose 1-0, right? It appears that you play the better game, but the scoreboard does not reflect that at the end of the game. So you really got to check out the box score and see what's going on there, right? So, believe it or not, also, the Senators have won this contest the last 3 times head-to-head, so which is funny because the Rangers are a way better team. So, for Ottawa to have won the last 3 games head-to-head is kind of funny. But the Rangers have massive revenge. The only reason the Rangers are not a -150 favorite here is because they played Vegas last night and they're on the back-to-back. Otherwise, the line is probably a lot higher, so there's a lot of value, I believe, on the Rangers. I like the Rangers here tonight. Let's go ahead and recap these plays. I like the Pelicans +5 over the Bucks tonight. I like Arizona State over Oregon State and the New York Rangers over the Ottawa Senators. And that is your free play video today. Please don't forget to follow our Twitter at @TheSniperPicks and go ahead and like and subscribe to these YouTube videos as it does help our analytics. Let's go ahead and have a great weekend, boys. Word to your mother. I'll catch you tomorrow.